Alright everyone, thank you for joining. We're just about ready to get started. They had the coin toss and you're going to be watching the Lady Gator soccer team take on Denham Springs. So the camera angle tonight, we're pretty close to the field on this side. So we're gonna have a tough time whenever we scan. Looking down that sideline is gonna be a little bit hard, but we'll do our best. Let's lift this up a little bit. All right. And the Lady Gators taking the field. We got Kaylee Sheets starting in goal tonight. We have a defensive line coming in, starting on the right side. We have Amber Merchant, Camille Sheets, Kayla. And on the other side we have Bryn Weathers. In the center mids, looks like we have Rachel Curtini, Kelsey Bourgeois, and Sarah Arsenault. Then the three forwards, we have Sadie Bourgeois, Nia Bridgewater, and Alina. And Rachel Curtini will start us off with a pass to Alina. Alina looking for Nia. Ball gets away from her. Denham Springs will attempt to clear. And Sarah Arsenault taking control of the ball. Finds her outlet pass to Amber. Amber cuts it by a girl. Finds Sadie. Sadie with touches inside looking for Sarah. Just off its mark. And Denham Springs starts their counterattack. The ball is lost now with Rachel Curtini. And finds its way all the way back to Curtini. Curtini looking to the outside. Tries to find the switch. Broken up by Denham Springs. Curtini looking for the through ball. She does have Alina down that left side. And Denham Springs will play it out of bounds. I apologize for any Denham Springs fans tuning in. I will not know your players' names. And that's Kayla on the ball, finding Camille. Looking to cut it past one player, does make it. Cuts it past the second. Dribbling. Looking for the through ball, it does make its way through. And the Denham Springs keeper will come off her line to gather that ball up. And the punt comes in, finds its mark. Denham Springs controlling the ball in the center of the field, has a couple of drop passes, looking outside, and it gets away from her. It'll be a Gator throw. Amber takes the ball quick, finding Sadie. Sadie with a couple dribbling moves, looking for the inside pass, gets broken up, makes its way back to the Gator defense. And Kayla finds Alina down the left side. Alina finds Bryn, who cuts it inside. He's going to have it taken away. A couple of defenders for the Gators out of position. But they recover. And now Curtini on the ball, finding Alina. Alina looking up. Finds a couple cuts. Finds Nia in the center. It's broken up nicely by Denham. And now Bryn Weathers with a long shot attempt. And it'll be a goal kick.
Kick now for a Denham Springs goal kick.
And that kick makes its way to Bryn Weathers. Finds the pass to Sarah Arsenault. Cuts it by a couple of players. Now looking for Nia. Nia touches it to Curtini. Curtini looking up, finding the pass back to Sarah, who was looking outside. And finding Sadie's feet. Sadie cuts it past one defender, has a clear shot for a cross potentially. And the cross comes in, doesn't find its mark. Denham Springs will clear. Camille will shelter that ball out of bounds. The throw in off of Denham Springs again. Be another Gator throw. Amber Merchant take this one. Finds Cretini. Cretini stays on her feet. Has the ball taken away, and now a big clear from Denham Springs looking for their right side attacker. She's off on the right side. Cuts it inside. Looking for a pass back. Finds it. One touch shot taken. And it'll be wide left. Substitute coming in for Denham Springs.
Goal by Chevalier goes out for a Gator goal kick.
All right, Evie, shift more left. You have Vic to cover that space. Shift left. You have Vic over there in that situation. Shift more right.
Camille looking for Bryn, who finds Kayla, who looks up and gets Alina down the right side. Alina with some space in front of her. Finds Cretini in the center. Cretini looking for the through ball to Naya. Naya is there. Lets the ball get past her, and Denham Springs will clear it out of bounds.
Throw in Gators.
Bryn Weathers will take the throw in, finding Sadie. Gets pushed from behind, but Cretini is there. Has a long shot attempt. Probably about 25 yards, and it clears over the goal.
Shot by number 5 for Gators.
Denham Springs has a goal kick to restart the play. And it's going to make its way to their left side attacker. Amber there to cut it off. Finds Kelsey. Looks for Sadie. And it bounces off her knee out of bounds. That ball kicked out of bounds by Kelsey. Another Denham throw. And makes its way all the way through to Camille. Has a light touch to Kelsey. One touches it to Kayla. They're looking to switch the field. Looking for Bryn. And Denham Springs will cut off that pass. Now Kayla there to steal it away. Finds Alina. Alina down the left side. Gets it past one player. And looking for Sadie in the center. Sadie is able to get there. Now Kayla on the ball. Finding Cretini. Cretini looking back for Camille. Camille finding Sadie down the right side. Nice movement by the Gators. Now Sadie is clear on the right side looking for a cross. Cross coming in. Defended well by Denham Springs. Kelsey there to challenge that ball, and it'll go out of bounds for a Gator throw. Quickly taken. Sarah Arsenault clears it up, finds Kelsey. Kelsey finds Sadie. Sadie on the ball. Looking for the turn. Just not quite able to keep it in bounds. It'll be a Denham Springs throw. That ball bouncing around. It'll be a Gator throw.
Gators.
Amber looking for Cretini. Unlucky bounce, but retains possession, at least momentarily. Now Amber tries to find the clear, but Denham Springs recovers the ball. That ball won by Sadie. Plays it back to Camille. Camille looking to switch the field. Finds her other center defender, Kayla. Michaela looking outside for Bryn. Bryn on the ball. Finding Kayla back, who looks for the long ball down to Alina. Nice ball played. A couple of quick touches. But that last one gets away from Alina. It'll be a goal kick.
Kicked out for a Denham Springs goal kick.
Gators having most of the offensive pressure so far in the game, with just under 32 minutes left on the clock. And that goal kick headed out of bounds by Bryn. It'll be a Denham Springs throw-in. And Sarah Arsenault will win that ball. Foul ball finds its way all the way back to Camille. Looking to cut past a couple players. Now finds Gratini in the center. Gratini looking back for Camille. And Camille cutting past one player. Unable to beat the second, but ends up with on the feet of Gratini. Now Sadie Bourgeois on the attack. Touches it around the player. Can she keep it in bounds? Does have the cross, but unable to keep that ball in.
Off the back for
Nice heads-up play by Sadie, winning that ball. The score is still tied 0-0. That ball makes its way all the way back to Sarah Arsenault. Has a big clear up. Denham Springs keeper should be able to hold this one, and she does. Nicely handled. And a punt comes in. Won by Amber, but heads out of bounds. It'll be a Denham Springs throw. And unable to keep that ball in bounds is Denham Springs. Gators look to take a quick throw. Ball bouncing around several players in the vicinity, and eventually ends up with Kelsey Bourgeois. Will find Bryn Weathers. Bryn looking for an option. Tries to cut past a couple players. Has the ball stolen away. Now it's Rachel Cortini's feet, who cuts it back to the right, looking for some open space. And does find it eventually. And now for the through ball attempt, it's cut off by the center defender. Now the ball ends up back with Kelsey. And a clear from the Denham Springs defense. And looks like Rachel Cortini's got some blood on her knee, so the referee's gonna call for her to come off the field. She's got to get that wrapped up, and then I'm certain she'll return to the game. And that ball kept in by Sadie. And now a through ball attempt to Naya. Cut off by the center defensive Denham. And now Denham Springs looking to start their attack. And one away by Kelsey. Tries to keep it in bounds on the far side. She does able to keep it in. And now the switch trying to come in. Broken up by Denham Springs. And Sarah Arsenault fighting hard to win that ball. Camille there to recover it. Finds her outlet pass to Kayla in the center. Now Kayla finds Maddie. Maddie looking outside for Alina. Cut off by Denham Springs, and now it's back in the Gator half of the field. Kayla on the ball. Find the drop back to Kaylee Sheets. Kaylee will find Camille, who looks outside for Amber. Amber with some space in front of her finds Sarah Arsenault. Now Sarah looking for the through ball. And Sadie wasn't turned around to find that ball. And that ball is cleared out by Denham Springs. Now Kelsey Bourgeois on the ball. Looking for this pass. Finding Sadie, who has a touch to Naya, who finds Maddie Parker, looking for Sadie, and it's poked away. The Denham Springs defense is looking to cut off any through balls. The Gators are going to have to find a way to shoot without having a breakaway. But they'll keep chipping away, potentially. Done that a couple games this year. Sarah Arsenault with some control. And Sadie on the ball now. Looking for the through ball. And it was there, but Amber was not aware. And now Cortini coming back in. They're going to sub off Kayla and move Maddie Parker back to center defense. Naya on the ball ends up losing it. And Denham Springs will look to break into the attack. Maddie Parker winning that ball away. Finds Alina. Alina's had some success down that left side.
Throw in Gators.
And Bryn with the throw in will come back to her. Looked like she was looking for Cretini. But nobody's going to be able to get to that ball. And it'll be a Yellow Jacket goal kick incoming. And that ball won by Cretini. Finds its way to Alina and passes it to Naya, who one touches it to Cretini. Quick control with the ball. Finds Alina's feet. And Alina looking for Sadie. Sadie with the quick touch. Finding Kelsey. Kelsey with a long distance shot, and then it'll go wide right.
Megan, you gotta recognize she's making that run and
Kicked
say
out
go
for a
side.
Yellow Jacket goal kick.
This score remains 0-0 with 25 minutes left on the clock. Plus extra time. And that kick finds the Denham Springs player. But a little touch and it will go out of bounds. And Kayla comes back in to take a center defensive spot. Moving Maddie up to defensive mid. Throw in comes into Sadie. Quick turn. And she may be able to cut through, and she does. She has a potential for a threat now, and the cross shot comes in outside of the post.
Attempt on goal by the Gators.
Both Sadie and Alina finding success down the outsides. They just gotta either find a pass or slot the ball into the net. That ball headed away by Cretini to Naya. It'll make it past Naya, and now a clear comes in for Denham Springs. It'll remain in bounds. And now Rachel on the ball cuts it past one player. Nicely defended away by Denham Springs. Now another throw in deep in Yellow Jackets territory, finding Cretini's feet, and the pass back to Amber, who will find Sadie. Sadie will look to have a cross in from this long distance. Really poked out of bounds, and another throw in even deeper in Yellow Jacket territory. And Cretini will pass it back to Amber. And the cross coming in, defended away by Denham Springs, but Camille will be there, and she'll actually let it go out of bounds and look for a throw. Now Sadie coming out, and Nina Tompley will take her place. Now Bridgewater on the ball. He's looking for someone in the center, probably Cretini. Now Kayla winning that ball, and Denham Springs looking for the counterattack down the right side. Camille Sheets in pursuit and is able to win that ball. And now poked out of bounds for Denham Springs. Actually, it'll be a Gator throw.
Throw in Gator.
And that ball kicked out of bounds. It'll be Denham Springs ball.
Yellow Jackets.
And that ball hits off a couple of players. It's going to end up way back, and Denham Springs has it. Denham Springs still. No, Bryn Weathers will cut that ball off. Looking for the pass. It'll bounce off to Maddie. Maddie looking to the center. Finds Rachel Cretini's feet. Rachel looking for an option. Finding Nina. Nina on the right side. Passing it back to Cretini, who one touches it back to Nina. Good work down this right side. And the pass back coming. Passing back to Cretini, who takes the touch, may have a shot attempt here, does shoot, actually crosses it, finds its way all the way to Alina's foot, who knocks it in for the go-ahead goal. So Cretini's cross finds Alina's foot, and into the back of the net it goes. Gators in the lead, 1-0. Kayla looking outside for Nina. Finds Nina. Touches bouncing around. And no Gator will win that. It'll be Denham Springs looking for the counterattack. Poked away by the Gators. Now Denham Springs still on the hunt. The ball played out of bounds. It'll be a Denham Springs throw. Nina wins that ball, looking for the pass back to Kelsey. Amber will knock it off the Denham Springs player. And now Cretini one-touches it to Nina. Denham Springs back on the attack, looking for a switch, broken up by Bryn. Now that ball finds its way all the way out to Nina. Tries to touch it around one player. Finds the pass back to Kelsey, who looking for the long ball to Bridgewater. She'll find her. And Nia still working hard, well defended by the Denham Springs player. And the clear comes off of their teammate, and it'll be a Gator throw, taken quickly to Cretini. And a pass back, and Amber will look to switch that ball. Touched away by Denham, but Nia Bridgewater recovers it, finds Bryn down the outside, has a slight opening, but it'll get away from her. Looking for the pass back to Alina. And now a shot attempt, and off the hands of the keeper, and it'll be a corner kick. Now, the Gators have been pretty good with corners this year. Kelsey serves a good ball in. And then again, it's in, knocked away by the keeper. High ball in the box, still bouncing around. Nina Tomplay looking for the shot. Unable to get it as it's blocked away by Denham. And now Denham trying to escape their own half. Camille there to keep it in bounds, looking for the cross. Does find Alina's feet, touches it to Kelsey, will have a one-touch shot, ricochets, and now a very long shot attempt from Kayla. And it's going to remain in bounds. Nina Tomplay there to try to cross it in, and it'll go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Goal kick,
And just so everybody know, the score currently Gators 1, Denham Springs 0, with just over 18 minutes left on the clock. Nina Tomplay is going to come out, and Sadie Bourgeois takes her place back on the field. And the goal kick, won initially by Kelsey, is going to be picked up by Denham, and now bouncing around finds Sadie, who finds Cretini. Cretini looking for Bridgewater, who does find it. Going to have a shot attempt. The goalie is off her line and comes out to block that one. Good save from the Denham Springs keeper there. And the throw taken quickly to Amber. Amber looking for something, has a shot attempt, blocked away by Denham. It's going to remain in bounds. And now Cretini to Amber, who's looking for Sadie, and now cleared away by Denham Springs. Gators looking good with their passes so far tonight. Amber to Sadie. Sadie working, trying to find something there. Amber touches around one, and it'll go out of bounds for a Denham Springs throw. And that ball back out of bounds, and now it'll be a Gator throw. Denham looking to finally get out of their half, finds the big switch down to the right side. Was a good ball, just keep it in bounds, she does. Bryn Weathers, the Gator, there to try to defend. And it's cut on, but Kayla there to recover that second ball. And now Cretini trying to win that ball, forces the ball out of bounds. It'll be a Gator throw. Taken, finds Alina, who looks for Maddie. Maddie looking for Nia Bridgewater, but it's cut off. Now Kayla back on the ball. Kayla working hard. Lots of physical play there, no calls. He let them both play. And now the big through ball looking for Sadie, but Nia's there. Now Sadie will have her chance at it. Played out of bounds. This is the varsity game. There's no JV tonight. After this game, the boys will be playing, and I'm not going to have enough battery to film the game, but we do have someone there that will be filming on a different page. That cross coming in from Sadie and a shot attempt by Bryn. Unable to put it on target.
15 of the Gators out for Yellow Jacket Rock.
And now Sarah Arsenault coming in is going to take the right defender spot. Subbed out Amber Merchant. And big goal kick from Denham Springs going to find its way to Kelsey, and then Bryn now on the ball looking for Alina. Finds her. Alina cuts it inside. Now Cretini back on the ball. That ball's cleared out to Kelsey, who has a long shot attempt. And keeper will recover that ball. Big kick from the goalie. It's going to bounce around a couple of players, and Denham Springs will wind up with the ball. And now cleared out by the Gator defense. Denham Springs has a substitute coming in.
Number 11, Kim Alvarado checking in for the Yellow Jackets.
That'll be Alvarado, according to the announcer here. The throw comes in from Denham. Header won by Gators. Bouncing around, finds Kelsey's feet. Looks for Naya. Naya on the ball, looking for Sadie. Unable to find her there. And that ball makes its way all the way past the Gator defense. Luckily, Kayla there to recover it, and Camille to support. Now the ball finds its way outside to Sarah Arsenault. Sarah looking for Sadie. Unable to find her. Broken up by Denham Springs. Denham looking for Cretini. Cretini on the ball, guarding it out of bounds. And a quick throw going to be taken. Finding Sadie. Sadie bounces it up to Naya. Naya looking for Alina. And the ball is checked out, and now Sadie on the ball again. Now won by Denham Springs, and a clear comes out. Denham finding their outside player, and now go out of bounds. It'll be a Gator throw. That ball dropped back to Camille Sheets. Camille looking for Kayla, looking to swap the field. Now Kayla on the ball, looking for Bryn. Bryn finding Maddie. Good outlet passes for the Gators. Maddie on the dribble, finding Cretini. Cretini on the dribble. Cretini with space. Now finding Sadie on the outside, who looks back for Cretini. Good couple of passes and a shot from Cretini, but blocked away by Denham Springs.
Nice working goal by Gabby Sweeney.
The goalie recovered that one nicely. And Maddie Parker will win that ball. But Denham Springs will recover the initial hit, and now it's out of bounds for a Gator throw. Maddie Parker on the ball, and that one will be called a handball against Denham Springs. And a free kick coming in. And Cretini will take this one. Probably look to cross this ball in, looking for probably Naya or Sadie. Naya will be the call out, but it's not able to get there. And he'll go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Sadie, you go back post.
Denham Springs is going to find the ball. Now taken away by Sadie. Sadie looking for Naya. Broken up by Denham Springs. And now it's bouncing around, and now Sadie back on the ball. Taking it away to the outside, looking for a cross. Blocked away by Denham. And it'll go out of bounds for a Gator throw. Quickly taken, finds Cretini. Pops it over one player. Still working. Tries to pop it over another. But Denham Springs will recover it. That ball now stolen away. Broken up by Arsenault. Has a little bit of space. Looking for the cross. and plays it off the Denham Springs player, and it'll be a corner kick.
Santa Barbara corner.
So far, Denham Springs looking to defend well and look for the counters. The ball coming in low to Sadie. Touches it. Finds its way to Cretini. Cretini looks for Kelsey, who has another cross into the box. Doesn't find any Gator. It bounces out to Kayla, who might have a long shot attempt. Does. Looks to be wide left.
Attempted goal by number 3 of Santa Barbara goes out for a Denham Springs goal.
And Denham Springs looking to control that ball, find it out. They'll clear it out of bounds. It'll be another Gator through. And Bryn Weathers on the throw. Trying to find Cretini, headed away by Denham Springs. Remains in bound, and Alina will take control of the ball. Has it poked away from her. Now Maddie looking for the cross. No Gator there to recover it. Now Denham Springs looking to get the ball out of bounds. Blocked away by Sadie. Bounces its way to the Denham Springs defense. Sadie's still there, causing problems, and cleared out of bounds. It'll be a Gator throw. Quickly taken. Kelsey on the ball. Has a touch to get away from her, and the clear comes in for Denham Springs. Now Camille looking to break up that pass. Is able to break it up. It'll be a Denham Springs throw. And Denham Springs will clear it. It'll be a Gator throw. And Sadie coming off the field again for Nina. Nina looking to take control of that ball. And Denham Springs finds the clear that makes its way all the way to the Gator defense. And now the defenders of the Gators controlling the ball. Camille on the ball. Looking for Nina. Finds Nina. One touches it to Cretini. Cretini looking for the switch to Nina, who's there. Nina has a couple touches. Can she control the ball? Will she have a shot attempt? She does. And straight to the keeper. Nice series of passes from the Gators that led to that attempt on goal. And now a Yellow Jacket throw coming in. That ball broken up by Bryn. Tries to find the outlet, unable to do so, and Denham Springs will look for the counter. They have a player on the outside. Kayla there to crash. And Bryn recovers to help with that ball. Now Kelsey on the ball, keeps it in bounds. Cuts on one player. One away by Denham Springs will have a cross and cleared away by Camille. Still remains in bounds, and Denham Springs will head it. And it'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. That was Denham Springs' best chance of the night so far. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the half. At least that's what's shown on the scoreboard. We may have a few minutes of extra time added. We had a couple of small breaks. That ball makes its way all the way to Alina's feet. Alina finds the pass inside to Kelsey. Kelsey looking up, trying to find a long through ball, cut off by the center defender of Denham Springs. Now Denham back on the counter. Touches, gets away from the Denham Springs attacker, and now Alina on the ball looking for Cretini. And it's broken up by the Denham Springs midfielder. Denham Springs looking like they're playing 4 defenders with 1 midfielder, and maybe it might be it might be 5 defenders. It depends on what this But this player right here I'm centered on, she's either playing a stopper position or center defensive mid. They're either playing 3 or 4 midfielders. Sarah now on the dribble down the right side, looking for Naya. Almost finds her. Now Nina crashing in. And the ball goes out of bounds for a Gator throw. Bryn Weathers on the throw. Finding Cretini. And the Denham Springs clear comes out. And Kayla finding her other center defender, Camille. Camille finding Maddie Parker. Maddie looking up, looking for Alina, unable to find her. The ball makes its way all the way to Sarah Arsenault, who puts it back into play. Now Denham Springs will find the clear all the way up to their forward. Forward trying to make a run down the left side, cut off by Kayla. And now looking for the drop to Kelsey. Kelsey, the defensive midfielder, who dropped back to help out. Now Nina Tomplay on the ball, finding Cretini. Cretini with a couple of cuts, looking for the through ball, and Naya is there. Naya may have a shot on goal here, has a good chance, and does shoot. The goalie there to block that one out, but Bridgewater still in the play, looking for Alina, who drops the ball back to Cretini. Cretini on the cut is going to look for the shot, does shoot, and again right to the keeper. And that ball coming in to Kelsey, who knocks it to Cretini, who looks for Maddie Parker. Maddie with some space in front of her, tries to cut past the player, unable to do so, but Cretini with the ball, finding Bridgewater. Bridgewater to Maddie. Maddie looking for the long shot attempt, and the keeper will recover that one as well. Quantity of shots not a problem for the Gators tonight. And Sarah finding Cretini, who's looking for Kelsey. Kelsey has the ball ricochet off of Denham Springs. Now Maddie Parker on the ball, looking for Alina, who does find the ball. Has a couple of touches, trying to get around her player, and a couple pushes from behind. Has her arms extended, no call given. I don't think the referee quite see that hand extended the way our angle was. And now a foul given against the Gators. It'll be Denham Springs free kick.
Number 15 for the Gators, free kick, Yellow Jackets.
And just over 3 minutes left in the half, with some extra time. That ball won by Kayla. Cretini's going to go there to find it. Now Alina on the ball, finding Cretini. A bunch of good one touches. And now Cretini with the through ball down the center of the field. The keeper off her line will recover that one. And that ball bouncing around. Denham Springs looking to recover. Alina there to break it off. And now Cretini on the ball. Cretini with some space in front of her, looking for the through ball in. And keeper coming off again to collect that ball. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the half. And now Cretini on the dribble. Has some space in front of her, trying to look for Alina. Alina does have the touch, cuts it inside, looking for a shot attempt, and it's poked away. It'll be a keeper. Now win that ball, and now we'll have a punt upcoming. And that ball won by Sarah. But Denham Springs will recover the initial kick. Now ball bouncing around in the midfield. Denham Springs eventually wins it, but Alina will be there to recover the loose ball. Now to Kelsey. Kelsey looking up, trying to find Nina. Denham Springs defender did well to recover that one. Now Camille on the dribble. Cuts it past a couple of players, 3 players in all, looking for a fourth. Does cut it past the 4th player. And Camille on the dribble now, cuts it past the 5th player, dribbling through everyone. And cut it past the 6th player. Still on the ball. Now Naya with the shot attempt. Now Nina there. And Nina will deflect the ball in. Defender looking for the clear. knocks it off of Nina Tompoy, who was in the way, and it ricochets into the net. But Camille Sheets with the dribble past 6 Denham Springs players would really spark that play.
Checking in for the Yellow Jackets is number 5, Megan Rogers, and number 4, Alyssa Moore.
And now for the Gators, Amber Merchant comes in for Sarah Arsenault, and Sadie Bourgeois takes Alina's spot. So score currently Gators 2, Denham Springs 0, with just moments left in the half. Denham Springs really wanting to get a goal before the half ends to stay in this game. Kaylee Sheets looking to punt the ball away now. Finds its way all the way past everyone except for the last Denham Springs player. And now the ball bounces off of Amber, unable to keep it in. It'll be a Denham Springs throw. Amber there to try to win that ball. Wins it out of bounds, and that'll be the half.
And that's the half. Ladies and gentlemen, concession stand is open. Go down and get yourself a
So
concession
quick
stand.
recap for everybody still with us. That's your halftime score, 2-0 to the Gators. And honestly, a lot of
The Denham Springs Lady Yellow Jackets would like to thank their 2020-2021 sponsors.
there's a lot of possession and offensive pressure by the Gators this game. It's mainly been in the Denham Springs half of the field for most of the game. I think Denham Springs only mounting to maybe 2 or 3 attacks, and nothing really coming of them. Gators scored off of a wonderful cross by Rachel Cretini that found the foot of Alina, who one-touched it in. And that was your first goal. And then your second goal happened about 5 minutes or 3 minutes into the half, or left in the half, where Camille Sheets took the ball right around this 30-yard mark and dribbled it past 6 Denham Springs players all the way into the box, where it got bounced around, and a Denham Springs player went to clear the ball and knocked off a Nina Tompoy and into the goal. So 2-0 the halftime score, and we'll have about a 10-minute break. And I'm gonna go get my gloves out of the car because it's getting a little chilly. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Just varsity tonight there. Just varsity game for the girls, and the boys varsity is going to play after this. And I don't think I'm going to be videoing the boys game, but we have another page is going to be here to film the boys game. It's a top 10 matchup before the playoffs begin. I think the Gators and Yellow Jackets of the boys sides both ranked in the top 5, at least according to some polls. So we can quickly, before the second half begins, it's a 2-0 game in favor of the Gators. A couple of goals scored, one about 10-15 minutes in, the other right before halftime. And to be honest, the game plans so far, from my perspective, has been that Denham Springs is playing very tight defense, and they're looking to counter. It's usually a game plan that the Gators implement. Not so much stacking the box, but Gators play really good defense and they look for counters. Denham Springs tonight is looking to take a page out of the Gators book. They're playing heavy defensive minded and looking to spring their forwards attack, try to get some breakaway goals potentially. Gators game plan is so far is they usually like to play these through balls. It's not really working out tonight on the turf. The turf being a lot quicker than what the Gators are accustomed to. And also the Denham Springs defense looking to cut them off. So they've been having to pass the ball more than we usually see, which honestly has been a very nice passing game from the Gators. You like to see it. But not a game style that you generally see out of the Lady Gators, at least this season. They generally like to find their fast forwards up top to Sadie, Nina, and Bridgewater, and they take the ball from there and usually end up scoring. They have found success down the outside. Nina and Sadie both finding runs and able to push the ball up the field, have a couple of crosses. Cretini doing a nice job tonight controlling the midfield, as well as the other two midfielders. So they'll look to continue and build on this lead. It's only a 2-0 game. You ask a lot of coaches, they'll tell you a 2-0 lead is one of the worst leads to have. One goal by Denham Springs gives them back all the momentum, and then it's a whole different ball game. So Gators going to look to come out hard and try to put this game away early. That's what you'd like to see out of them. And your starting lineup for the second half. It's like like Kaylee Sheets is going to take her spot back in goal with Bryn, Camille, Kayla, and Amber as her defensive line. In the midfield, you're going to have Maddie Parker, Rachel Cretini, and Kelsey Bourgeois. And up top, Sadie Bourgeois, Naya Bridgewater, and Nina will take their spots in the forward position. And this second half just about underway. Good. And you?
Good. I'm All-Star.
I figured. What's your name?
Joey Gosha.
Okay.
My son was Nick Gosha.
Yeah.
For Santa
I couldn't
Monica.
connect the dots.
Yeah.
I was just like, I gotta connect this somehow.
I'm Nick Gosha's dad. But he's gone and at LSU, and so I'm here to.
Go on. Should be a good match.
I'm not in your picture, huh?
No, you're good. We're kind of low, but it'll be all right. Our Gators looking to press the ball down the right side. Nia Bridgewater on the ball. A little shove, and foul is called.
Free kick, Gator.
Free kick for the Gators. Gonna be inside. Looking like, see where they place it. Somewhere in the 26-yard mark. Plus angle, so probably more like a 30-yard shot attempt if she decides to take it. Does put it on frame inside the box. Kelsey looking to come in and slam that ball. Shakes off of her foot, and it'll be out of bounds for a Gator throw.
Throw in Gators.
And down Springs looking to clear the ball. Does find the clear. Right to Kayla. Now the Gators looking to restart their attack. Trying to find Sadie down the outside. And out of bounds. And that ball finds its way back to Sadie. Sadie looking for the quick turn. Does make it past her. Makes it past two. Looking to continue the attack. Finds Bridgewater in the center who has a shot attempt. Goes straight to the goalie and blocked. And now Denham Springs with the ball. Sadie coming in trying to win that ball. Fakes the attempt. Gets it past her. And now a throw in for the Gators. Ball finds Sadie. Broken up by Denham Springs. Now poked backwards to Kelsey. Kelsey with the ball. Looking for Sadie down the outside. Ends up back with the ball. Now finds Bridgewater in the center. Bridgewater's going to look for Alina. Ball's going to go a little too far for her to recover it. She works hard and does find the ball. Looks for the pass back. Cross coming in. Sadie there. Bouncing around, and it actually finds its way into the net. I'm not sure who to credit that goal to, but it somehow found its way into the net. And Sadie's claiming the goal, so I guess we'll give it to her. So that makes your score Gators 3, Denham Springs 0, with 36 minutes remaining in the half. Naya fighting for the ball. Does come up with it. Finds the pass back to Maddie Parker, who has the dribble. Looking for the pass now. Is broken up. Bounces back to her kindly. Now she finds the ball outside to Amber Merchant. Amber working down the right side, looking for Sadie. Unable to find her. Sadie's moving off the ball, came from the left side all the way to the right. And now clear coming from Denham Springs out of bounds.
Throw in Gator.
And Sadie fighting for the ball, unable to get to it. Denham Springs working hard, earns a foul. It'll be a Denham Springs kick. And Maddie Parker there to win that ball. Finding Alina, who looks inside for Catini. Broken up by Denham Springs. Denham Springs looking to start their counterattack. And won by Bryn. Finds its way to Kayla, who looks for the clear. Denham Springs there to recover it. And now Denham Springs on the attack. The Gator defense does come up with the ball. Now Camille Sheets with the dribble. Looking for the through ball. Finding Naya down in the center. Naya's going to have a shot attempt. And the shot comes in, and goal for Naya Bridgewater. Naya Bridgewater on the breakaway goal. And Gators looking to put this game away early in the second half. Score was 4-0. Now Gators looking like they're high pressing to start the second half. And Sadie on the ball, finding the pass back to Kelsey, who has a quick kick up top. One away by Denham Springs. It'll be a Gator throw. Sadie looking to take the ball quickly. Looking for Catini. Catini turning, looking the other direction. Gonna find Kelsey in the center. Trips over the ball a bit and now poked away by Denham Springs. And it'll roll out of bounds for a Gator throw. Bryn looking for a pass, finds Gratini, who finds Sadie, touches it to the center of the field, but nobody there. Now the ball cleared all the way down to the Gator half. Bryn Weathers looking for Kaylee Sheets to keep her. Kaylee finding Kayla. Now Kayla on the dribble, finding Kelsey down the left side. Kelsey looking for Bridgewater, and he actually gets past all of them. Now Sadie in pursuit. Denham Springs player there. Can Sadie get there in time? She cannot, and Denham Springs will clear the ball out. Sadie looking for Gratini. Gratini on the dribble. Rachel showing her prowess on the ball. Dribbles across the field, finding a couple players, and now the ball ends up with Amber down the right side, who cuts through one player, through another, and now has a shot attempt. And that shot's going to go into the keeper's hands. And the punt won by Kelsey initially, and now Maddie poking it away, finding it to Alina. Alina with the pass back to Amber. Amber, quick turn, makes it past one player. Dribbling down the field, poked out of bounds by Denham Springs. Throw in comes in quick to Naya, whose touch gets away from her. And now Denham Springs looking to start their attack, broken up by the Gator defense. Now Camille on the ball. Camille finding a pass back to Kayla. Kayla looking for Kelsey. Kelsey finds her. Kelsey looking for the opening. Finds Maddie Parker in the center. Maddie touches around a couple players, finds its way to Naya. And now the Denham Springs defense wins the ball, and a foul given to Denham Springs. They'll have a free kick. And Denham Springs starting their attack. looking to get numbers up. Trying to find their outlet player on the outside, broken up by Bryn Weathers. Yellow Jackets are going to substitute, take off one of their forwards.
Number 4, Lisa Norman checking in for the Yellow Jackets.
And now the ball taken away by the Gators. Maddie Parker looking for the through ball. Finding Sadie, who has a good touch. Might be able to get there in time. Heavy touch on the ball, actually. Ends up finding its way to the keeper. It looked like a great pass from Maddie. And Sadie's first touch just gets away from her. Now Denham Springs winning that punt. Finding their outlet pass on the right side. They're able to keep the ball in bounds. And a touch back. And now a clear coming in. And out of bounds for Gator through. Now Kelsey looking for the cut and one away by Denham Springs. Denham Springs looking for the through ball. Camille Sheets drops back and wins that one away. Cuts it past one player and another. And finds the pass to Sadie. Sadie with the touch inside. Looking for someone. Finding the through ball to Naya. Naya will be in on goal, but it's a quickly rolling ball. And actually is going to be, it's inbounds. Naya got
Excellent defense by number 16.
got slid on by the Denham Springs defender. It was a nice play by them. They'll stymie that attack and ends up with the keeper's hands. And Denham Springs looking to break away. Camille Sheets there to recover it. And poked again. Now Christini on the ball. Finding Alina. Alina touching around a couple players. Finds Maddie. They get crossed up just for a moment. Maddie finds Sadie. Who has a touch into the Denham Springs defenders. Now Bryn on the ball looking for Sadie. Sadie's touch gets around her. And now she pokes it to Naya. And has a quick turn. Unable to recover and get there. And Denham Springs trying to start their attack down the left side. Broken up by Camille. Finding Maddie. Now Denham Springs looking to spread the ball wide. Does have a crossing through ball. Bryn will be there to defend. And she'll touch it back. And Denham Springs with a cross. Nobody there. Amber will clear it away. Or attempt to clear it away. Now Denham Springs back on the ball. Tries to find the cross. Knocked out of bounds for a corner kick. This will be the first corner kick for Denham Springs of the night.
Corner kick, Yellow Jackets, number 35. Abby Schwartz will be taking the field.
And it's a good kick into the middle of the box. Lots of players there. Clean header by the Denham Springs attacker goes over the net.
Number 16, Kaylee Thomas, is just over the board.
That was the Denham Springs Yellow Jackets' best attempt on goal tonight. And it just sails right over the net. Camille looks for the short pass to Amber, who finds Sarah Arsenault. Touches it off of the Denham Springs player. It'll be a Gator throw. And that touch gets away from Alina. But now Arsenault with the win. Still on the ball fighting. Looking for the ball to Naya. And does find its way all the way to Naya, who recovers the ball. Now Naya was a clear opportunity, and a hard missed touch out of bounds will be a lead to a goal kick.
Goal kick, Yellow Jackets.
That was a good ball by Sarah Arsenault to make it through a couple of Denham Springs players to Nia's foot, give her the opportunity.
Number 8, Mia Shirt checking in.
And Cretini will win that header. It goes straight to the defense of Denham Springs. Now Kayla winning that header. And poked away. Kayla will win it again. Bryn back to Kayla. Now Kayla's going to play it back to Bryn. Bryn's going to look to play this ball probably across the field. They like to get it out of this corner. And a throw to Cretini, to Kayla, who can't find the connection. And now Sarah there to win the ball. Alina touches it, but Gators now under control of the ball. We'll pass it back to Camille. Camille looking for Amber down the right side, but rolls away from her. And that crossing ball is going to make its way all the way to Bryn, who does win the ball. Now Sadie going to win the ball, and she has some space and on the dribble. Looking for Bridgewater. Just not able to get there. And that ball touched a little too hard. Now Cretini on the dribble. Looking to cut past a couple. Does. Has the shot now. Blocked away by Denham Springs. And cleared to Bryn. Bryn working hard. Pokes it to Kelsey. Kelsey looking for a pass back. Finds its way all the way to Camille on the other side of the field. And Camille will find Cretini. Cretini looking outside for Alina. Alina's got some space over there. And looking for the cross. And the Denham Springs keeper is there to scoop up that ball. That ball nicely won by the Denham Springs player. Now through ball comes in. Kayla there to cut it off.
Throw in Yellow Jackets. Number 7, Haliana Morano checking in for the Yellow Jackets. Number 37, Eve Cook checking out.
That ball won by Camille. Dribbles it past one player, looking to either pass or dribble it again. Does dribble it past the second player. She's in towards the middle of the field, finding Bridgewater down the center. She was called offside, and the shot goes wide anyway. But it is called offside. Nice passing and dribbling by Camille Sheets. And the free kick coming in. Denham Springs goalie will take it. Now Kayla will win that ball. Finds Arsenault. Touches it to Cretini. Cretini cuts it past one player. And Arsenault there to try to win it. But now Denham Springs will recover it. They're on the attack. A couple of one touches. And Kayla and Camille will finally break that one up. And now ends up with off the foot of Kayla. To Cretini's feet. Cretini to Camille. Camille looking for the pass. Long pass coming in. Trying to find Bridgewater. Broken up by the center defender.
Throw in Gators.
A throw in. Finds Cretini. Cretini looking for a pass. Finds Alina. Touches it central. And the cross coming in. Sadie in pursuit. Unable to get there in time. Great effort.
Throw in Gators.
And Bryn will take the throw in. finding Naya, who can't find the turn. Now Denham Springs looking to clear. Will find its way all the way to Kayla. Kayla looking center for Alina. Passes out wide to Arsenault. Arsenault will have a touch forward and broken up, and a foul will be given to Denham Springs.
Penalty on number 25 for the Gators. Free kick Yellow Jackets.
And just over 20 minutes remaining in the half. The score 4-0, Gators leading. And Arsenault win that ball and it'll be called a handball.
Handball on the Gators. Free kick Yellow Jackets.
I could hear Scott Arsenault from across the field. I know he'll appreciate hearing about my comments. But we love him.
Throwing Gators.
Denham Springs going to win that ball down the right side. Sadie pressuring the ball. Then it'll poke away to Bryn. He looks for a clear. And Denham Springs applying pressure, still keeping the ball in the Gators' half. And bouncing off of a couple players, now with Cretini's feet. Cretini with some short touches on the ball, trying to find Sadie. Does find her. Now Sadie back to Bryn, who's going to look the other way. Finding Kelsey. Kelsey will continue the switch of the play. Finding Camille. Now Camille finding Arsenault in some space in the center. Who finds Alina. A couple of nice passes for the Gators. Now Sadie down the center of the field will have a shot attempt probably. And a heavy touch is going to lead to clear for Denham Springs. And now it'll be a throw-in deep in Denham Springs territory. Will be a throw-in very, very far in Denham Springs territory, all the way next to the corner flag. And that ball was looking for Naya. Now Cretini on the ball, finding the ball outside to Maddie, who has a cross in, and the keeper for Denham Springs there to recover that ball. And a couple of headed balls will find the feet of Denham Springs. They've got a long clear attempt. And Kayla there to defend, being helped out by Kelsey. Kelsey will pull that ball back and head up the field, looking for the through ball to Naya. Does have a touch in, being defended well by Denham Springs. He pokes it out away, still in bounds. Not out of danger yet, now cleared away, and it will be a Gator throw.
Throwing Gators.
And a substitute coming in. Sarah Arsenault coming out. And if anybody knows who number 24 is, feel free to comment it, and I'll be able to say her name on the field. I do not have a roster with me tonight. And a toss back to Camille. Camille looking for Cretini, unable to find her. Now Kelsey on the ball. Kelsey looking for the long shot attempt, bounces around. Now Sadie on the win in. And Denham Springs looking for the clear, and will clear it out of bounds. It'll be a Gator throw.
Throwing Gators.
Throw taken to Cretini, passing back to Maddie. And Cretini still on the ball, finds Maddie, who's looking to clear the ball, finds Kelsey, makes it through her feet. Now Bryn and Sadie both there to try to win that ball. Bryn gets the touch and looks for Naya, but cleared away by Denham Springs. Now Denham Springs looking to start their attack down the right side. Defended by Kayla. And now played out of bounds. That'll be a Gator throw. And Bryn will take the throw. Looking for Cretini. Finding her. And still in play on her feet. Cretini has a strong balance. And now Sadie down the left side. Can she get there in time? And actually, it'll be guarded out by the Denham Springs player, and it will be a goal kick. See, I thought it was Hickenbottom. So number 24, Laney. I'm probably just going to try to call her Laney. Kelsey with the through ball attempt up top, find its way to Cretini and controlled momentarily by Sadie and then kicked away. Now the ball rests in the hands of the Denham Springs keeper. 15 minutes left on the clock. And that ball finds its way to Cretini, who has a cut, and Denham Springs will clear it away. Now Bryn with a touch forward. It's going to be won by Denham Springs and played out of bounds. It'll be a Gator throw. Throw to Cretini. Cretini was looking to play it to Sadie. Has a bit of a mistouch, and now the ball cleared out of bounds. It'll be a Gator throw in. Headed out of bounds again. And substitutes coming in. And Amber will come in for Bryn Weathers on the left side. And Sadie there to win the ball, looking for the cross to Nina. Nina is able to get there. And now, ooh, Nina has a slip there on that right side. She looks like she'll be okay. She was definitely not expecting a slippery surface right there. But she's up and looks to be well. It'll be a Gator throw. And now the referee's having a short discussion. And they're going to call it a Denham Springs throw.
I said throwing Yellow Jackets.
And Nina working hard over there. Unable to find the ball, and the long ball is going to make its way all the way down the field to the Gators goal box. Kayla on the dribble is just going to clear it out of bounds.
Throw in Yellow Jackets.
And the throw taken. Ball pressured by Cretini. Still under pressure from Cretini. And now Denham Springs with a couple passes. Still have control of the ball. Down their left side they go. And now won by Maddie, who tries to find Cretini. It does make it all the way to her. Now Cretini on the turn. And she was looking for a forward to pass to, but they all were looking for Cretini to play the ball over the top. And now the ball out of bounds for a goal kick.
Number 17, Madeline Wallace checking in for the Yellow Jackets. Number 8, Catherine Lewis checking in.
And Camille will take this goal kick. Long ball makes it all the way to Sadie. Sadie finding Cretini, who launches it back to Sadie. Will try to keep it. Looking for Bridgewater now. Now Denham Springs looking to start an attack. They find their player inside, and she touches it past Kayla. She'll have a shot attempt, and a good shot attempt is blocked wide by Kaylee. Still not out of danger. Denham Springs will have another shot. Now headed away by Kayla, and finds its way outside to Maddie Parker. Nice diving save by Kaylee. And now a foul called against Maddie.
Third penalty on number 10. Free kick, Yellow Jackets.
And Denham Springs now has the ball at the top of the box. They're going to look for a shot attempt, have a big shot attempt. We'll go wide and right. A couple of subs coming in. Spencer Kernan replacing Kaylee Sheets in goal. And Sarah Arsenault coming in for Maddie Parker on the right defense. And Kaylee and Camille take the short kick to Amber. Amber probably looking to cut in, does cut in. Now finding the pass to Sadie. It goes a little bit wide. Remaining in bounds momentarily. Now out of bounds. Denham Springs will have a throw. And controlled by Denham. Trying to find the outside player. Kelsey with the clear attempt. Now Sadie trying to win the ball. Does work hard and it remains in bounds. She's on top of it. And now, yeah, the referee's going to call the play. And I'm not going to nitpick, but that should be a foul against Denham Springs. She was in a dangerous position, and he's just going to call drop ball. And they're going to have a drop ball, and ball's in play. Denham will have it. And now the ball's cut out, and Spencer Kernan off her line will hop on that ball. And now Nina with a couple of dribbles, still fighting. Kayla now on the ball. Has some space in front of her. Does pass it through Camille, who one touches it back to Kayla. Now Kayla looking for Sadie. And makes it past Denham Springs. Denham Springs will recover and play it out of bounds for a throw-in. Now Laney being replaced by Aubrey. And Nina and Alina coming in for Sadie. And I don't know who number 2 is. So Olivia, if you're still watching, tell me who number 2 is. Or anybody who knows.
Corner kick, Gators.
Corner kick for the Gators. Quickly taken. Kelsey, a one touch. What a shot by Cretini.
Goal, Gators.
Cretini curls that in from about 30 yards out. None of the defenders of Denham Springs are ready for that, including the keeper. So that makes the score Gators 5, Denham 0. Bertini with a nice goal. And long ball coming for Denham Springs, broken up by Kayla. Aubrey winning that ball. Now Naya has the ball taken away from her, and a through ball coming in. And eventually broken up by Camille, but still in play. Now Kayla recovers and clears the ball. And that ball coming into the box. Spencer Kernan there to scoop it up. And that ball won by Denham Springs. Bounces around. Now Aubrey will be there to win the ball. Looking for the long ball to Naya. couple of good passes between Katina, Alina, and Naya. Now Alina has the ball on the outside. Cuts it in.
Ball kicked out by defender 36. Gator.
And Cretini plays the ball back to Kelsey. And now cleared away by Denham Springs. Just over 5 minutes remaining. Gators trying to keep this ball inside the Denham Springs half. Pressured by Aubrey. Now Amber there to win the ball. And Denham Springs does escape momentarily. Now Aubrey back on the ball, finding Kayla on the drop. Now Kayla turning, looking for space. Keeps the ball with her. Now losing it. And Denham Springs looking to start their attack. The Turf Monster gets Aubrey. And now Amber on the ball winning. Finding Alina, who has a short touch around. And she's still there on the ball. Has a little pullback turn. And still on the ball, looking for the pass. Meg's a player to Naya. And Alina still on the ball. And the cross coming in. And the keeper is there to cover it up. Nice plays by Alina there. The punt is going to eventually find its way out of bounds, so it'll be a Gator throw with just over 4 minutes in the half. Kelsey with that win. Foul given, and Cretini will take it. So within her range of shot, it'll be about a 25-ish yard shot attempt. And it comes in curling, it goes straight to the keeper. And substitutes coming in. Nina will come in for Naya.
Grace Curley and Mia Short checking in for the Yellow Jackets.
And now Cretini on the ball with some space, looking for Alina down the outside. And played out of bounds by Denham Springs. Cretini looking to one-touch that back to Amber. Now Amber to Cretini. Cretini will guard the Denham Springs player out and keep control of the ball. Down the sideline she goes. And looking for the cross. And it's going to ricochet off of Denham Springs for a corner kick. And the ball comes in. Nicely defended away by Denham Springs. And still in play. Amber's going to have to cross into the box. And another headed away by Denham Springs. Now Kayla with a left-footed shot attempt. And we have a Denham Springs player down. And they're going to call for the trainers. An injured player is able to walk off the field on her own strength, so it's a good sign. Should only have moments remaining in the game. Will be a drop ball to Denham Springs.
Number 5, Megan Rogers checking out on the Yellow Jackets. Number 16, captain, Katie Kovacic. Out the game.
And ball's back in play.
Abby, drop back home.
That ball making its way all the way back to Sarah Arsenault, and that'll be the game. The Gators of the win, 5-0 in district play. Their only loss coming to Dutchtown in a last-minute goal. So Dutchtown, I believe, is going to win district. I don't believe they lost to anybody else. But Gators had a very nice performance this year in district play, and the next game we play will be in the playoffs. And those teams will be to be announced sometime next week, I believe. Until then, I'm going to try to make it to all the playoff games if I can. And we'll see you next time. Final score, Gators 5, Denham Springs 0.